teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here. Can try to make those yards up.
Grab behind the line, it's screened. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. One team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Wildcats offense gets their first crack now. A Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. No way to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw, miss. Mark there, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. That's a run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense. A third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Northwestern, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Pass caught. Second down now. Single back. Takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense, and if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught quickly. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Wide open downfield. Jerks past the defender. He's in the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Missouri now operating in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. It's a deep shot to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the 1st quarter up. Northwestern has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The receiver grabs it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had five guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And they'll use the ground game here. Touchdown, Missouri, as they fight back here in this playoff game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly. That takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Pitch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third. All year long, top 25 drive in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Running play called on 4th down. First down, looking for more now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hot over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made, but a strong long throw by the senior quarterback. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Missouri. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And they'll kick it off and begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Tackle. After a short return, but the pick ends that threat. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. They're standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Holding.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football, no chance of a completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That completion sets up a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Motion now from the tight end. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen them do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down. Crucial play coming up. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Northwestern. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Northwestern, 35, Missouri, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Northwestern has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense smothers him for no gain.
We got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Northwestern, 42. Missouri, 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running back grabs it on the screen. Powering through. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense traps him for a loss. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Getting set. Here's second down. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed a stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Northwestern.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
That makes the score Northwestern 49, Missouri 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Muhammad. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to scramble now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.